Hello, it's Lindy Tate from Taterbuggin. How's everybody doing this Sunday afternoon? Let's get to creating something. I have to wait for my friends to get here first though. See if anybody comes to the studio this afternoon. It's such a beautiful day. I'm trying to get to our live here. There we go. Okay.
Hello.
Yep, there's me. Okay, so I can see comments. Hi, Martina and Betty and Opa's here. How are y'all doing today? Hey, Carol. It stormed like mad last night, but it's a beautiful sunny day here. Hey, Cindy and Jill. Thank you, Betty. It did. It went really, really well. Hi, Kay. Phyllis, Bonnie. There's Carol. I got to hug Carol yesterday. She came to see me at Southern Vintage. That was such a treat. Hey, Karen and Denise. Thanks, Opa, for tossing the taters. Yeah, y'all toss those taters. And hello, Laurie and Linda. Oh, I'm so happy y'all are here. I changed the time up a little bit. I needed a couple of extra hours to get ready for y'all. I've got something to show you, so I just wanted a couple extra hours to get ready. I was slow moving this morning, y'all. Woo! I was tired. Hello, Debbie and Lisa and Marie. Come on in. I'm glad you're watching, Billy. Welcome. Hey, Teresa. And if you're watching on the famous Lindy, Carol, you're so funny. Yesterday went really, really well, y'all. It went really well. I don't know like my sales total because we had 2 registers running. We always have 2 registers running for the big sales days. And I'm so glad you did, Debbie. I did, Betty. I sure did. Opa, I did not sell out, but I sold a lot. I'm not positive yet what the totals are. I got the results from 1 register, and we'll find out about the 2nd register probably tomorrow or maybe Tuesday. So, but I'm very pleased. It was so much fun. I got to see people. I broke a few rules and hugged a couple, but thank you, Judy, for the stars. You're so sweet. Oh, Parker, hi. How are you doing? I'm glad you're here. There's Dawn. She was there yesterday working all day long because she had her own stuff on the porch. We moved all the tent stuff. All the tent people came up under the porch because they had predicted bad weather for us. Fortunately, it didn't rain much yesterday. We were between 2 storm systems. One came through the night before, one came through last night. And y'all, please excuse the construction sounds. One of these days, that shed's going to be finished. So you don't have to hear that live. But right now, he's rebuilding the doors. Hey, Leslie. I wanted to show y'all this while we're waiting for everybody to get here. You may have seen my post, but you may not have been able to tell the size of this. It was so sweet. Now, Tanya Mansfield, one of our sweet Taterbugs, created this, and she creates these. She actually sells these, and she did a stealth mission, and she snuck this into my porch pickup box yesterday morning. And then let me know she had left it there so we would get it. Look at this. I squealed. I just squealed. Is it not adorable? But if y'all want to order from her, she's on Facebook, Tanya Mansfield. And you can message her about her gourd creations. She said she does all kinds. She had a bunny and Santa and all kinds of stuff. I don't know, but it was just so cute. Oh, hello, Decina. Thank you for the stars. That's so sweet. Isn't it awesome? It's really, look how big it is. So cute. So I think it's gonna have a home right back here right there for a little while for sure. Because she just, she just makes you happy. I'm going to put her down over there. Okay. I know, Linda, isn't it? So y'all had told me Thursday that you want me to show you how I make the bee skeps that I've been doing. And yeah, Betty, those eyelashes and that sweet, sweet face, just adorable. And it's a huge gourd, yeah. And, gourds are hard to, I think hard to find, and they're not inexpensive either. That's, and there's a lot of talent in that painting. My goodness. So I really appreciated that. That was so sweet. So we are going to make thank you, Opa, you're sweet, one of the bee skeps. And I'm telling you, bees are big, y'all. They were buying my bees like crazy yesterday. The bees and the birdhouses. So yeah, these are so fun. I'm going to do, this is a larger one. I don't think I've made one this big. And then I've got one clay pot size up from this. Thank you, Deborah. We're going to talk about that after we make this bee skep. So if y'all want to know about this, where are we? Barn picture right here. We're going to talk about that toward the end. So hang out with me. Or if you're watching on replay, comment #replay, and you can zoom all the way to the end and get through the bee skep if you just want to know about the barn. Okay, Dollar Tree rope, or if you want to, I opted to do this one this way, but you can always use, especially for the smaller ones, just the jute twine that everybody has, whatever size. But for time's sake, I really love the way this rope looks as a bee skep. So we're going to use the rope. And for the smaller, I did can lids. Canisters out of cans. Isn't that a cute little, okay, Bev, I'm going to keep making them as long as people want them. And I may start putting some in my online shop. But I found this cute little label, honey label, online, free. If y'all want it, I can comment the link to this page. I think it's on the page I already sent y'all of labels, free labels. I ran out of those cute bees I found at Hobby Lobby that have little feather wings. I used those all up. Went back to get some more Friday, I believe it was, and they only had one card of them left. There's 6 on a card, but somebody had stolen one of the bees off that card. So I'm probably going to go to the Germantown Hobby Lobby tomorrow to see if they had them. But I found these cute stickers. They're 3D bee stickers. It's a whole sheet of them, and they're in the sticker section in the scrapbook section. So the little bee skep makes a cute lid for the honey canisters, I thought. I sold the one that I had in the booth yesterday. So anyway, hey Nancy. Okay, Melody, I'm gonna let's see. I'll post that to my Taterbuggin page as soon as I'm off here. And if any of you, hey Norma, if any of you have the link that I sent you the other day, you can post it here because I think it's on that same page that I got the laundry label, and what else was on there? There were several. They are over by the fairy garden section at the end of one of the wedding aisles, right past floral. And yeah, it's not easy to find if you don't know where you're going there. I just happened upon them. I knew that the birds were over there, and I was going back to get some birds, and I saw those bees, and I just had to have those bees. Yes, thank you, Opa. And too, y'all, if you're not already in the Taterbuggin sweet tater bugs, I'm just crafting like you know what I'm doing, and you probably do. We just started the yarn. It's been a week, y'all. The rope right here, and I'm just gonna take it around this bottom edge. Hey Janet, you didn't miss anything. I've just been running my mouth and can't even talk, so you didn't miss a thing. Except you did miss the cute bee gourd that Tanya Mansfield gave me yesterday, so you might want to see that. Hey Elizabeth, yeah, you can catch the beginning to see that. And so hey Grace and Debbie. Oh yeah, Opa, let me just say, yeah, that's good. If y'all are in the March floral class, you know I always try to do a bonus video of some sort every month aside from the paint class that I do. So this month, my sweet sister-in-law, Anne-Marie, who's also one of my moderators here, agreed to teach the class on how to do one of her paper flowers that she does, just one of the designs. And y'all, she is awesome. She is so awesome. And I know, was it Judy that made the flower right along with Anne-Marie and then posted it and looked so good? Whose first time is it here? Let me know if it's your first time. Ellen, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. I'm glad you found me, and I hope you have fun. And if you want to check out my page, hopefully you'll find something there that'll make you happy, that you like, and you'll come back. Carol, yeah, you will. My classes are, my monthly classes that I offer, that I teach, are in my online shop. And I saw Sweet Opa had posted the link to that. You'll find it under art classes. They're $10. You pick and choose the ones you want to sign up for. You can, just because I did one in November, it's still open. It's all still there. You'll have access indefinitely once you sign up. We have a great private group page where everybody is so supportive, and you can share what you painted with me, or whatever. And that's where you'll find my sister's. It's in the March class, and she did it last Friday, but it's there, and you'll always have access to it, just as long as you're in the class. And it is almost April, so it's time for me to get our next class together for you. Let me stop a minute, just show you. We're just going around and around in a circle. When I got to the part where I had started out, I just then try to keep the rope as close to the one below it as possible. And this will end up being the back of the bee skep. But sometimes, especially with the jute, you can barely see it. If you're, really careful how you do that part, you can barely see that. Thank you, Denise. I appreciate that. A lot of our classes are still, people are still signing up for the hand lettering class that we did in January. We did a cow. We painted a cow in February. So it's all still there. And y'all can sign up at any time you want to for any of the classes that you choose. Oh, okay, Carol. Yeah, that's great. And, if y'all have any trouble finding the videos or finding the links that we've shared, because sometimes if you sign up later, you're having to sift through. Although you can click a button at the top, I think it says it's either media or more. It depends if you're looking on your phone or online, or on your computer. And it'll have a drop down menu, and you can choose videos, and you'll find them there. Or if you need help, you just post to the group. Message me or post to the group, and somebody is going to step in and help, I promise. Hey, Melanie. I missed that. Look, I'm missing. Oh, you're so sweet, Opa. Thank you for that. Good, Grace. I'm so glad. That's definitely the most popular class and the most active class. Lots of posts. Lots of good people are sharing really great information about what brushes they like, or what workbooks they've used, or if they find a link to a site that's helpful. So there's a lot of information in that group. So, but I'll tell you, the key there is practice. There's no magic formula for lettering. It's just practice. So I'll let you know that ahead of time in case you don't want to do that. Oh, okay. Help with... Oh, sure. Good, Sue. My pleasure. Hi, Stephanie. How are you doing? We are just making a Skep. We were just talking about you, Anne-Marie. Were your ears burning? How much we loved your class Friday in our March class. And we are just working on a Skep. You can sit there and talk to your friends while you wind a rope around it. You can see what we're doing. I was just looking around. I love that, Dawn. I think that's perfect. I was just about to say, I just looked around for what I had one day, because I didn't plan to do it. I just thought, well, how cute would a little Skep be on top of that can? And I started going through stuff, and I chose one of my little clay pots. But I almost bought it. I saw it was a plastic pot at Dollar Tree the other day that is the perfect shape of a Skep. And so, yeah, you just start looking around for things. The Nerf football idea is awesome. Cut that in half and you've got two. I think that's wonderful. There's all kinds of things you could... I was trying to think if I used anything besides the clay pots so far for them. Well, I can't remember right now. The days are a blur. I was scrambling so hard, right down to the wire on Friday to get everything made and put in the store, and then had to work there yesterday. So yeah, I'm tired. Small plastic solo cup, and then after done took out the cup. Betty, that's awesome. Opa, I love that idea too. See, I knew, I thought, well, somebody asked me to do this today, which I was glad to, because I can I've done enough of these now. If I'm tired, it'll probably turn out okay. And I didn't have to think too hard on it. So, yeah, I just decided I would go on and do it. And I know y'all have probably made a bunch of these, but I think they're fun anyway. And I wanted to make some more. So why not do it with my friends? Large Easter eggs, plastic Easter eggs. Is that what somebody said? Oh, yeah. Billy, that's a great idea. Anything that has that shape, works just fine. Now, if you've got like the Nerf football or the Easter egg, the top part's going to be a lot easier for you. Oh, Debbie, I'm so glad. Oh, I wish, what time were you there? I hate I missed you. I'm so glad you came and you liked what you saw. That makes me happy. I hope you enjoyed the store. I don't know if you had been to the store before or not. I know it was Carol's first time there. There were several people there yesterday who had never been before and just fell in love with it. I didn't know there was a scrapbook superstore. Oh, it must not be here in Memphis. Oh, Opa, that's so sweet. I'll bet. It was beautiful. I love it when y'all create something that I did on a live. That's kind of what our Sweet Taterbugs group is for. To share all your creations. I am Kimberly. I'll admit to being a little tired, and but the storms that came through last night were loud and a little scary, and my poor Pete was petrified. Had to give him medicine, and I don't know. It was a day. You need a lot of time to go through that store, don't you, Carol? There were some people that I was helping when they were there. They had seen something in the store, and I had to, go back through the store with them and help them get a larger piece or something. And going through the store, they're trying to remember which room it was in and where it was, and they were talking about, it's so big, and there's so much. You just got to take plenty of time. 11 till 3. Well, you know what, Debbie? I was there by 1:30, and I pretty much stayed at the front desk. That's where I was stationed yesterday, to work at the front desk. I missed you, because you must have been checking out while I was there. Hey, Debbie, Jody, I don't blame you. That sounds really good to me too. We're just making we're slowly but surely making this little skep. And y'all, instead of, I kept it glued to the, that edge of the clay pot. And then when this starts graduating, instead of actually gluing it to the clay pot, I'm gluing it to the rope underneath it, so that it's still gonna, we're gonna gradually go up like this, but I don't want you to see, like on this one, it kind of bothers me that you can see the edge, but that's just me. It might not bother anybody else, but so that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, was there a long line, Debbie? Ugh. Yeah, that's why we had to, Mindy had to get 2 registers for our sales days, because, yeah, it's pretty busy. I know you were, Dawn. I thought about y'all who were there all day long, and, yeah, it's a lot. But it's fun. It's always so much fun to get to see everybody, and we had a good time. Dawn was outside manning her booth for the tent sale on the front porch, so I know she was busy. I'm just taking this, the Dollar Tree rope has that tape on the end so it doesn't fray, so I was just taking that off before we get to that end. I went to 2 Dollar Trees looking for some more rope to do these today. One yesterday and one the day before, and I had no luck. And sweet Mr. Taterbuggin, while I was working at Southern Vintage yesterday, went to another Dollar Tree and found, I don't know, like 5. He got me 5 of these bundles of rope. I was so excited, because I was going to have to get up this morning and go to Home Depot or something and try to find some. Hey, Luann, how are you doing? It's so fun, isn't it, Dawn? I love getting to meet the customers. They're always so sweet. It's just a good vibe in that store. It's just like, everybody's friends, and We have a good time and we act silly. I took a video of Mindy after 6 o'clock. I know she was exhausted and she was a bit giddy. She got out the microphone that has the, what's that called, amplifier or something. Grace, it's probably about 30 minutes from Graceland. You hop on the interstate and head out to Bartlett. And Bartlett is northeast of Memphis. And Whitehaven, where Graceland is kind of South Memphis. But it's just about a 30-minute ride, I think. So anyway, she got out that microphone and amplifier and was singing. And I got a video. I sent it to her this morning. It was so funny. She was singing that I don't work here anymore. I was dying. The other dealers that were walking around, behind her that you can see in the video, they weren't fazed by it. I thought it was hilarious. Hey, artist, how are you doing? I'm just sitting here running my mouth. Oh, that's right, Luann. You're headed to North Carolina. I hope you have good weather. Did you have to go through the storms that we had last night? Dawn, I need to send it to you. It is so funny. Okay, Melody, you made them with sisal, and it's cheaper than Dollar Tree. I bet that was pretty too. Where'd you get it? And then you covered them with spackle? Are you talking about the bee skeps? I want to hear more. If there's other ways, I want to hear how to do it. I love to learn from y'all. Every time I go live, I learn something great from y'all. She does. Artists, you are killing it with your paintings. All of you are. I mean, goodness gracious. Hey, Teresa. Welcome, welcome. All right, now that's where the two ropes joined. And I just tried to, hold them together as best I could and just let that glue kind of set where you can't really, hopefully you can't see that seam very much because, well, that's going to end up on the side anyway, so I think it's fine. Hey, Suki, watching from Ohio. Is this your first time watching? Welcome, welcome. And there's Jolene from New York. Hi. How's everybody? Let's see. Hopefully Melody's going to tell me about this, how she did that. Absolutely, Anne-Marie. There's so much talent in that group. I'm blown away. And y'all, speaking of our group, Sweet Taterbugs, we have Sweet Taterbugs apparel in the online shop that's really cute. Hi, Mary Catherine. How are you? And I saw Jasmine. That's Washington, Illinois. Hey, Michelle. Happy Sunday to you too. Here, I'll hear that little bird right outside singing his little heart out. I love it. Hey, Ann. Well, Petey, he just jumped out of the chair. Yes, thank you, Opa. The art class registration is just one section. Well, Jasmine, I'm so glad you're here. I hope you'll take a look at our page and see if you can find something that makes you happy there. We're doing all kinds of things. I usually go live about 3 times a week. And hey, artists, well, I'm, that's more important. What was I saying? I was talking to Jasmine because she's new. Anyway, I hope you'll like what you see and hang around and come back. Well, artists, you have too. You have too. You're an inspiration too. Okay, Suki, I thought your name sounded familiar on here. Hey, Karen from West Virginia. Okay, sisal at Hobby Lobby, 100 feet for $6.99. Mix a little water with spackle. Can paint if you want. You like whitish. Okay. All right, so if you don't want it to look like this on the outside, you just add the spackle to the sisal and then you paint over everything. I'm going to have to try that. I bet that looks really cool. I wish you would post one in our Sweet Taterbugs group. I would love to see how that turns out. I bet that's really pretty, and I really would like to try that. Isn't sisal? I've seen it, and it's pretty. It's kind of a kind of rope. Am I right? And I think it has a really like a sweet smell, like hay maybe. Thank you, Melody. I would love to see that. So it smells good, and I've seen other crafters use it. I'm going to look for that. I have to go to Hobby Lobby tomorrow for some more of my bees, so I am definitely going to get some of that and try it. I have another rope project that I was thinking about this morning because I'm kind of on that kick, and I want to try it. So if I can try it one time on my own, I may do that live this week, and the sisal would be perfect for it. Yeah, in the online shop, it's not just art class registration. We have apparel. You'll find unfinished wood kits, our woodblock prints, and I'm about to start uploading a few of my creations, like art and things, onto into our online shop. So you'll find all kinds of stuff there. I have more woodblock prints that I need to add in there as well. Well, we're getting close. Getting close. Oh, is it Judy? Okay. Judy, was it you who, yes, mini puzzles. I would show you one, but I left them in the booth yesterday. The examples. I'll have to pull out a couple of the tubes that we've got, but we do have, they're called micro puzzles, and two of my pieces of artwork we've turned into little puzzles that are so cute. Thank you, Jasmine. Yeah, this is a sweet, sweet group of ladies. I think you'll love it. Do you, Diane? I'm so glad. I'm glad you're happy with it. Love hearing that. And you know, y'all, I had forgotten until, I guess it was yesterday, or no, it was Friday when I was putting them in the booth, that I did not, there's a cardinal woodblock print that you can get in the 5.5 size, and I think it's on It Is Well With My Soul. And I also do that in an 8-inch. Is it 8-inch? It's a big wood block. And that's a big seller at Southern Vintage. So I'm going to add that size to our online shop too, in case anybody wants that. But you can still get it in the smaller size too. How's it going, Luann? Those pieces are little. But when you're finished, you can Mod Podge them together. Stick a magnet on the back if you want to, and stick it on the fridge or whatever, or you can frame it. I bought a couple of micro puzzles from TJ Maxx. They're not that brand, but no, they're not that brand. But I mounted them on scrapbook paper and framed them, and they turned out really cute. You could do that with ours too. And okay, I'm going to tell you, I don't know when this is going to happen. I'll have to, I've got to talk to him a little bit more. But as we were setting up Friday, putting the stuff in the booth, the man next door runs a different kind of print shop than what I usually use for my stuff. And all of a sudden I hear somebody say, I want to put your animals on t-shirts. And I looked up and I said, okay, let's talk about that. So he's really anxious to take some of my fun animal paintings and put them on t-shirts. I would love that. I love to do the silly animal paintings, so there will be more of those coming. Oh, Sharon, I love hearing that. They are so good and so sweet, and I just love that group. I just love that group of ladies. And when you ask to join, you just ask to join the group. You'll be asked 2 questions. It's, do you follow Taterbuggin? Because you need to follow the Taterbuggin page to be a Taterbuggin Sweet Taterbug. And do you agree to the rules? That would be great, Anne-Marie. I need to do that. And the rules are simple, and I know everybody it's just be nice, really. So everybody can do that. So answer those 2 questions so my moderators can get you right on in the group. Exactly, Betty. Oh, artist, thank you for the stars. You're so sweet. I appreciate that. That's what I want. I want y'all to be wearing the things I paint. So I'm thinking some silly, donkeys and horses and ostrich, like Anne-Marie said, a llama. I did a llama and a chicken. My originals are right over there on the wall. The llama is silly with his teeth hanging out and all. It says, "May the llama of happiness spit in your direction." But we got burned by that young man that wanted to do that. It was screen printed, and then he disappeared. He made all kinds of promises and all, and so we can't get those reprinted right now. And it makes me so mad, but I'm going to get somebody to do it. The little chick would be cute on a shirt. My little chick. Which one? Tell me which one, because I'm going to listen to all of your suggestions. I have the goat with the glasses on a woodblock print that's really popular. That would be fun on a shirt, don't y'all think? And like he was talking about, if if I painted something that was that had the neck and a head, he could start it around here and then bring it around the front of the shirt, which I thought was a fun idea. Oh, the wooden kit chick. That's fun. Oh, and I've got some pigs he could do. I have my pig wearing glass. I've got a gazillion pigs. I used to paint so many pigs that people would call me the pig lady if they saw me out and didn't know my name. Oh yeah, Dawn. Our little tall chick birds would be cute on a t-shirt. I'm going to start sending him some of these designs and see what he can work up. And if he can get us a mock-up that I can show y'all. Artists might not want the ostrich after she... What did I miss? Tater bird! Oh, yes! Oh, my sweet tater bird. And those of y'all who are new, if you scroll back far enough to our big snowstorm, you'll learn who Taterbird is. And oh, that was the story. I mean, I'll never forget that. The cow behind me, he saw that in my booth. I have another one of those in my booth, and he said he would love to put that on a t-shirt. So we may have to do that. Hi, Teresa. Y'all, we're almost... Now, see, let me stop a second. Okay, I'm up past the pot now. So what I'm going to do is start taking the rope just inside the one below it. Slowly but surely, we're just going to keep winding it up so it will still have this shape as it comes to the top. goats, pigs, chickens, and all the animals together in front of a barn. You know, y'all, I did a painting that had a llama. Let me think. It had a llama, a cow. There was one of those chickens that has the big feathers out the top of their head. And I called it an animal herd. They were all silly animals, and it was a photograph. It was an actual photograph of these animals standing together, and I painted it on a huge piece of wood. It took me forever. I will never do that again, but I sold it at the art walk, and I knew it was going to take just the right person who would want that painting. And this sweet lady loved it so much. That was 3 years ago, I believe. Maybe more than that. Maybe it was 3 or 4 years ago. She contacted me last year because she had been to Ireland, and she loved that painting so much. When she went to Ireland, she took a picture of these sheep. I had never seen this type of sheep before. But she wanted me to paint it on another giant piece of barnwood. And so she remembers me, and she said, I still love my painting, but I could take the picture I have of that painting and see if he could put that on a shirt. And I don't know, I could say, y'all heard what you move. Well, we need a funny thing to put under it. What conversation? I'm just sitting here running my mouth, and I must have missed something. I must have missed it. And who was what? Anne-Marie, y'all tell me. I'm just sitting here yammering on. All right. Well, I thought we were going to get to the top with that one, but it's going to take a little bit more of another. I'm glad he got me that much rope. All right, we're just going in just a little bit every time. Home is where the herd is. I love that. Oh yeah, the ostrich. Yeah, I want to hear about that. I missed that one. Okay. Now we're at the end. I want to be sure to twist that end of the rope so it doesn't look too unraveled. All right, I'm going to put a dot of glue right here on the end. I don't know this ostrich conversation. Who found the ostrich? What are we talking about? Somebody tell me. All right, one more, y'all. We're just going to use a little bit of this one. Oh, okay. Mom's looking for the ostrich on the piece of wood she saw on Facebook the other day. Okay, good deal. Okay. Now, let me cut off this tape. Y'all, I'm so silly. I could cut right here, but I don't want to waste it. Isn't that ridiculous? I'm going to take the time to cut that tape off because I can't stand to be wasteful. Oh, I know what you're talking about, Melanie. Yeah, it was really cute. I've had a lot of people send that to me. And it was so funny because Gerald found that in one of our pieces of wood one time when he planed it down. You could see the ostrich. Everybody's I see all those laughing emojis that I am so silly that I have to cut the tape off. It's like a half an inch of what? Oh, a coffee themed something. Oh, I love it. Jan, hey Lindy, I sent you a private message through Messenger about my order. Okay, Jan, I will check that. Thank you. Right, Carmela? That's how I feel. That's why it's hard for me to throw stuff away if I could turn it into something useful. But you know what? I made that vase out of, this is ready for another one. This is my Starbucks cold brew that I'm kind of addicted to, and I just cut it right across here, and I painted each one of these like a coordinating color, added jute around these indentations, put a floral in it, and a lady wanted it, so she bought it yesterday. So, you know, it used to sit up over here on my shelves, but she loved it. So I'm thinking with that one, I'm gonna make my mother one that's in like her bedroom colors and put some floral in it that'll coordinate. Did I miss another first time watcher? If I did, I'm very sorry. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Yeah, I just looked at that container one day. I was about to throw it away, and I thought, I don't really want to throw that away. So I kept staring at it thinking, well, what could I do with it? And I know that's easy peasy. Hey, Terry. Thank you for the stars. You're so sweet. Do you, Kelly? Good. See, we're alike. This is how we think. We cut that tape off, and we don't waste that teeny tiny little bit of rope. That's just how we do. See how I'm just slowly getting to that little top part. I'm way above the bottom of the pot. Chrissy, welcome. I'm so happy you're here. I'm happy you found me. Let me see here. I missed something. I don't want to miss anything. Struggle buying florals. Should I just get it and it will look better at home? Jody, you know, floral is the hardest part for me. And if y'all have watched me anytime, you know I am not great with like the floral arranging and things like that. But I keep buying what I like at Dollar Tree or Walmart or something. Hobby Lobby. I'm going to show you. I'm going to use a little bit of floral on this, and just cross my fingers and hope I can do something with it that'll turn out okay. Jasmine, you know, for the longest time I did too, because I was just painting. I had gotten away from crafting, and now that I'm back into crafting, along with my painting, let me show you this. Our next door neighbor knows what I do, of course, and sees what I do, and he gets these big containers of mixed nuts. And he brought these over the other day and said, can you use those? He asked my husband, and he said, you know, I don't know, she probably can. Let's see. So these have been here for about a week and a half. I'm thinking on them. I have one idea, but I haven't done it yet. But I have two of these. So don't throw away those plastic containers yet. Look at it for a while. Stare at it for a while and see if you see something else in it that you can do. I told her so, Opa. That's what I told her. She needs to come on here and do some of that. Now, she's done some. She's been on here with me twice. But last time she didn't do any floral arranging. But I want her to do that. I want her to come on here and do that. I thought about canisters. Yep. Oh, Terry, that's the priority, girl. Enjoy those grandchildren. Yeah, I saw canisters in them for sure, and that may still be what happens. But I thought, you know, I've done canisters for y'all out of a can. I need to broaden my horizons and come up with something else maybe. But yeah, they would sure make good canisters. And, you know, you could paint them and then paint the lid and do kind of what I did on the cans, but just have a screw top lid. I do, Terry. There's still stuff in there. They left you some stuff. We had a good day, but there's still I had more inventory in there than you know, Janet, that was one of the things I was thinking about. That's so funny you say that too. Yeah, I have a little vision about that. So I know, Grace, they work great. They're great containers, and even if I don't craft with them, I'll definitely keep them to put stuff in. Yes, Debbie. And you know, I bought some treats for the boys that are in a plastic container like that. It's a little bit different shape than that. But I'm not going to throw it away. I'm going to make something out of it. Solar light covers. A lantern. I love these ideas. I know, Jasmine. You know, until you get in that frame of mind where you start to look at everything differently, as like, you know, what could that be? All right, you see where I am. I'm almost there. Now, I know you usually put the loop at the top of a B-skep, and you can do that. It's just not my personal preference. I may do it at one point, but I just finished mine out at the top. Let me go on and cut this. That's just me. You know, y'all put that loop on the top if you want to. Yeah, Terry, I think all the cows are still there. There's a cow on wood. There's a cow on a window. Glenda, I didn't know you were here. Get out of here. Yeah, this could be one side of a bikini top. It might be itchy. Yeah, it's a sickness, Oprah, isn't it? You're just shopping and you're looking at stuff so differently. See what I did? I just tucked that end of the rope down in that hole. Now I'm just going to manipulate this just a little bit. I'm going to squirt a little hot glue right in there for good measure. We want to hold it. Let me see here. Jolene said, had a giant clear plastic jar that had pretzels in it. Oops. I gave it to my friend who stenciled a pattern on it that made a huge terrarium. How fun! I love that. Kelly, let me show you. It's a clay pot. So, ugly shade turned so cute. Oh, Janet, that's a cool idea. Yeah, I love it. So, I noticed as I look at it there, it got a little crazy. I could have definitely not made it that pointy, but you know what? It's all right. It's okay. That's how the bees built this one. Yes, I sure will, Terry. I sure will do that. Oh, write a note, Lindy. Sorry, y'all. If I don't write it down, you know what'll happen. Carmela, at the rate I'm going, I might could. I don't know. That's terrible, and I hate it, but it is what it is. And y'all, with all the little glue stuff, hit it with the heat gun. Labriska from My Eclectic Treasures. I'm sure she told me to do that on my projects. And I'm sure all y'all know about it. But they'll just kind of shrivel up and go away. Or any clumps of glue will just kind of melt down into the rope so you can't see them. Now, gosh, that got wonky, y'all. I've only done, this is the first time I've done it on a pot this size, so it's okay. It's okay. I'm wonky today, so. Let me see here. Francis said I had a bluebird fly down the chimney in my house. I tried forever to get it to fly out of the door. Oh. Oh, so she flew out on her own. Oh, thank you. Y'all are so sweet, thinking of me and the bluebirds. I'm so glad y'all remember that. It's a Madonna. Oh, goodness. Okay, black paint. This is, I'm sure there's always a better way than the way I do it. I can promise you that, and that's when I learned from y'all. But I'm just going to show you how I did it. My camera is backwards. I'm actually a righty, but I'm looking like a lefty to you, Teresa. Isn't that funny? I've had other people say that before. I didn't flip the camera today, so I'm actually a righty. So I'm just going to take some black paint and paint my little opening right onto the rope. You can use black paper if you want to, and just cut a circle out and glue it on here. I was just going for ease and what I know, and that's what I decided to do, is just paint it. Now let me see. I'm gonna get in between those ropes because you want it to look like an opening. You could get really fancy and shade it if you wanted to, but I didn't do that. Not this time. Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. I try to keep it at an hour. I say that every time, but I run my mouth. And there's something important I want to tell you at the end. Okay? So let me get on with it. We're almost done here. So we've got our little opening. And then I'm going to take smaller, where did I put it? Jute twine. This is like my medium size. It's not my smallest, but I think I got this a long time ago at Hobby Lobby for $2.99. It lasts, seems like forever. Yes, felt would be perfect. So all I'm gonna do is put a dot of glue at the very bottom of where I painted that circle and start my jute right there. And start to, you stay right there. Let me hold it just a second. All right, let me do it like that. And you can still see it while I do this. And I'm doing the same thing, just running a little bit of hot glue right around that circle that I painted and bring that smaller jute right around here. You could also use some more of your rope. The big rope would be just fine. Okay. Is this even new to anybody in here? I bet it's not. Does the hot glue in time come undone? So far, no, it has not. Y'all tell me, the ones of you who have done this. Wow, Rita, I hadn't looked. Oh, it says 175 on there. Oh my goodness, y'all. Have I ever had that many just on my regular page? I don't know that I have. When I go live in the Simple Treasures Crafter Circle group, I can usually get around 300, maybe a little bit more, but I don't know that I've ever had this many on my page. Y'all are awesome. That's true, Opa. The Gorilla Glue sticks, I'm sure wouldn't. I don't know why the regular ones would either, because the whole base all the way up pretty much is attached to a clay pot, and I suppose if it sat in a really hot place, if you put it in your attic maybe, because the glue would kind of melt. But again, I don't know. I can't speak for that. Yeah, if you're going to have it outside, or like I said, in an attic, yeah, you don't want to do that with this. But I wouldn't put this outside anyway myself. But if you do want it for an outside decor piece, definitely use, what would y'all suggest? The Gorilla Glue? Oh, Terry, you're so sweet. Thank you. I hope so, artists. Okay, so there we have the little opening with the jute around it. So what I decided to do, let me speed it up a little bit, the other day to make it a little more fun on the bigger ones, is I took some of my lamb's ear. That's not what I want right there. There they are. And I decided I was going to put a little, just a little embellishment on it. So let me get on with that. Cut a few of these off. And I'm going to do maybe 3. And I'll clean up that glue afterwards. Run a little hot glue here on the lamb's ear. And let's just put it right here. And let's do that one right there. It's all y'all for tossing the tater and all that got everybody here, and I just appreciate it so much. I'm so excited to have some new people too. Our little community is growing, and I always say I don't call y'all followers, you're friends. You're not followers. And I noticed, was it yesterday or the day before, that our group, actually our Taterbuggin Sweet Taterbug group, is over 500 now, and I had missed that. Sue, I used a clay pot. I sure did. All right, now I have these fun things that you can still get at Hobby Lobby. I've been using these for years. I used to put like 3, we would go get Mississippi River driftwood, and I would get some of these, and we would cut the driftwood pieces into chunks. I still have some in my booth, and they could be tea light holders, or we drilled a little hole in the middle, and I put moss around it and put about 3 of these, and it was so cute. So okay, we're just gonna cut this right here. Now, how cute is that on the beehive? I just thought it was so fun. How do I want to do this? And it just gives it a little extra something on there. How do I want to do this? Let me cut a little bit more off. Oh, Amanda, welcome from Belfast, Northern Ireland. We are just, I love it. I love it so much. Thanks for coming and visiting us here on Taterbuggin. I hope you'll enjoy it enough to come back. Okay. I'm going to shoot a little glue right there where that stem was. And let's see, we're going to put it right there. Let me hold that for just a second. And I'm going to put a little more glue right back here. I gotta hold it. I don't want it to fall. So anyway, while I'm holding that, let me tell y'all. That barn that I'm about to go over and get and show you up close is the April class. I hope there are some barn lovers in the group, because we are going to tackle that. There will be a template. I will have a supplies list posted. I usually do the class live. Yes, it is, Anne. That's just some lamb's ear, and that's sticking out, so I can see the lamb's ear stem. So I'm gonna take what I normally would take on this size bee skep are my little bees that I have no more of. They all went to my booth, but they're at Hobby Lobby. They're the cutest little bees. They're in the fairy garden section on a card of 6. And they have little feather wings that are so, so cute. And I would put one of those right here. They're bigger. But because this is what I have, let me show you. Let me show you. There's Mr. Taterbuggin. There he is, y'all. He makes a cameo usually once.
Hey, everybody. How's it going?
We are having a good time today. We have got so many new viewers.
Oh,
and
really?
Yes, we do. Ireland. That one doesn't fit.
Wow. Got 174 on there right
Can
now.
you
That's
believe it?
great, y'all.
Okay, so just to give you an idea how you can cover up those stems, you stick a little bee on it. These are sticky, but I always add the hot glue on the back. But they're great because you can move it around till you find where you want it. And something this big, I would put 2 bees on, definitely. Look, they're all saying hello to Mr. Taterbuggin.
Hey, all the girls, I see them there. Oprah and Judy and Marjorie. I'm not catching all the names. Hey, Dolly. I can't read that fast.
They're all so great.
Well, I just wanted to say hello.
Would you hand me my barn painting right back there?
Barn painting.
That's our April class, and I want to show it to them. I decided this morning that I wanted to do a barn for April, and so that's why I went 2 hours late and came on at 4 instead of 2 like I usually do on Sunday. But I usually try to teach the class the first Sunday afternoon in the month, but that's Easter. So we're not going to do that. And as I painted it today, I've painted this barn several times on a lot of different things. I've painted it on a big window. I've painted it in the middle of a big wooden bowl. They have always sold. I love this barn. And so we'll have a template for it. I'm not going to try to make y'all, draw it out because I know some of you are uncomfortable with that. You are more than welcome to draw it out yourself if you want to. That's fine because mine's certainly not perfect. But as I painted it today, I was painting it with y'all in mind, with the colors I chose, and it takes a while. So we're not going to do this one in just one class. What I may do is, and again, if you've never taken my class, I always recommend you watch it live first. Whether you watch it, I say watch it live, watch the video first, whether it's live or not, and kind of take it all in. See it, from start to finish. And then sit down and watch it again when you can pause it and go at your own pace. You can rewind, pause, fast forward through what you know how to do, all that. But I still do the classes live. I don't record them. And then you'll always have access to them. You'll always have access to the class. It will be $10 just like the rest of my classes. Now, I painted this one on an 11 by 14. So that's probably what I'm going to do the class on. You don't have to get the level 3 thick canvas. But after the class, I'm probably going to sell this in one of my, either online or one of my locations. So I went on and did it on this type of canvas. But we're probably going to break this up into 2 to 3 classes. So we may do like a Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, or a Tuesday and Thursday, and I'll nail down the dates. I hope so, Carol. I'm so glad y'all are excited about this, Sue. If you go to my online shop, it's I think Opa has shared the link. She'll probably throw it up here again. You go to taterbuggin.myshopify.com. You will see collections and look for art classes, and all my classes will be there. This one is not there yet because I wanted to show y'all first here live. But when I get off of here, I will get that added to the shop. So it'll be check back tonight or tomorrow, and you'll have access to that. And let me tell you how it works. You're going to go and sign up for the class there on my Shopify. It's $10. Once you pay that, I'll get a notification. And then I will send you the link to the private group page. it's only for the people who have signed up. You know, this is, I do 3 crafts or paintings a week that are free. But these monthly classes, I try to up my game a little bit and make it a little bit. It is more expensive, Beverly, but I think it's about once a month that Michael's runs all their canvases 70% off, and that's when you want to go get your canvases. And it's not just the level 3 that they have on sale. It's all of them. So you can get some really good deals on these really, really nice professional looking canvases. But you sign up, and then I'm going to send you that link. There'll probably be a question that you have to answer when you ask to join that group that says, have you paid the $10 fee? Because back in the beginning I didn't put that, and people didn't know you had to pay for it. So the saw is throwing me off. Okay, there we go. Anyway, I lost my train of thought. I will send you the link. Either I'll try to send it through Facebook if I can, but the problem is if you haven't messaged me first on my Taterbuggin page, it won't allow me to generate a message. It won't allow me to generate a message to you for obvious reasons. They don't want. Did I freeze? I'm going to keep talking anyway because people are leaving anyway. But so I'll send you a link through your PayPal email. So make sure your PayPal email is up to date if you want to get that link. So that's another important thing. I'm just learning from each class I teach how to do things a little bit easier for y'all and for me better the next time. When I made the bee skep, I drizzled some glue from the black hole and then put some gold. I love that idea. Yes, Rita. Oh, that's so great. Also, if you follow, and I'm sure y'all do, the Turquoise Valentine, Lee, she did a bee skep gnome. Adorable. And she used, they're on Amazon, they are glue sticks that are actually for automotive dent repair. And they're the color of honey. I think you have to have the special gun to do it. She had that, but they're not real expensive. And she would drizzle that glue that looked like honey all down, and it was adorable. But you can absolutely use regular glue and paint it. That's a great idea. Oh, thank you, Opa. I appreciate that. I do Venmo, Beverly, but you'll have to message me privately on that because our Shopify, I don't think it allows you to use Venmo. Somebody else tell me if that's true. Oh, it's a mini glue gun, Elizabeth. Thank you. Say the cow, since you did it already, is it still available? Yes, it is. You can still access any of my classes. I started them in November. He is, because it's close to 5:30. That's supper time for him. You can go back and sign up for any one of my classes. If you're on our website today and you look at the art classes and think, oh, I wish I had taken that one, you still can. It's all there. It's still all there. And so I'm gonna hand that to you to put back there. I don't want to mess it up because. So, any other questions about classes or anything else? I'm here. So I understand a lot of viewers are dropping off, and that's fine because that may not interest them. But let's answer any questions you might have about the classes. What else am I forgetting? Anne-Marie, Opa, what am I forgetting? You have to do Venmo too because there was... Okay, I understand. I have Venmo. So I can, if you'll message me through on my Taterbuggin page, I'll get you signed up through Venmo. That won't be a problem at all. So yeah. Beverly, on this one, it's definitely going to have a template. I will post that in the group. Once you're in there, you'll have access to the template, your supplies list, any videos that I make, any tips or tricks that I might have about it. Sue, I try my best to walk you through it no matter what your skill level is. I used to do classes in person at Southern Vintage.
You can do it.
I have never, and as I did this today, y'all, I was thinking about how I was going to teach it. I've painted it for myself before to sell, but today I was painting it thinking about teaching it because this will be the most detailed one we've done yet. Beverly, you're going to get the template. It'll be posted in our private group page. Once you sign up, you'll be able to download it and print it right out. And let me tell y'all, if you want to do a smaller version, you will still be able to use the template, but you'll have to either enlarge or reduce it if you want to use it on a different size than 11 by 14. I normally teach on 8 by 10 because it's quicker, it's smaller, quicker for me to get through. But we're going up a notch on this one, y'all. And as I was teaching it, as I was painting it today, I thought I was going to let y'all know that if you want to get a large, like a mixed media notebook, they're spiral, they're at Michael's, they're at Hobby Lobby, and it's a thicker paper, you can absolutely use acrylics on those, and you can practice. And each time, I promise you, you're going to get a little bit better and a little bit better because we're going to do shading, we're going to do detail work. I'm going to tell you ways that you can modify it if you want to do it a little bit differently for yourself. But you'll get better and better at it, and you'll be able to translate things that I'll teach you in that class to other paintings. You can paint that barn in red, gray, chartreuse, whatever color you want to paint it in. If you want to put a big American flag on the front of it, you can. But I'm going to teach you that way, and we'll talk about modifications through the class. And for the bonus class, I may do it in a totally different way so you can see what I'm talking about firsthand, because I do try to give you a bonus. The way I see it, if you're paying me 10 of your hard-earned dollars, and they are, I take that seriously, and I'm going to do my best for you to get the most out of that class. So that's that about that. So if you're just coming on, we made this sweet little bee skep today. And we were just talking about, yes, I sure do, Sue. They are going to be, what do I have on my table? They're going to be like folk art. So, any you want to use. Just these little bottles of paint from Michael's, Hobby Lobby. And I'm not going to make you buy specific colors. I'm going to tell you, or specific brands. I'm going to tell you the basic colors you're going to need, and you get to pick from that. If you want to make the barn red, I'm going to tell you to get a light red and a dark red. If you want to paint it gray, it's going to be a light gray and a dark gray. I'll tell you just those colors, then you get to go and look at them and pick out what's going to suit your decor or what's your style. You can see anytime, Beverly, but I'm going to nail down the dates for the live teaching classes. They're usually the first Sunday of that month, but that's Easter, so I'm not going to do that. It will probably be the week after Easter, and I'll do them, if I think I can, I may break it into 3 classes. And if I do that, it'll be Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But if it's 2 classes, it'll be Tuesday and Thursday. You can sign up for the barn as soon as I get it uploaded into our shop. Right after I get off of here, I'm going to go post the pictures, get it uploaded to the shop, and post to the Taterbuggin page that it's ready, and head on over there. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Opus reminded me. Thank you very much. Oh, and Tatertown. Let's see, where's Tatertown? Right here, you'll see Tatertown. We have those in our shop. We have wood kits that my husband designs, and we did Tatertown in this way up here, but in my booth at Southern Vintage, I have the one where I went live and we did it in bright colors like birdhouses. So it does a lot of things. So you'll see those in the shop. You'll see my woodblock prints. lots of those. I've got more to add. There's apparel. There's there's mugs. I'm trying to add new stuff all the time, and if you want the cow Beverly, you can go there right now to my Shopify page and sign up for that cow.
Not my mug. It's not on there.
His mug's not on there. Patricia, welcome. I'm so happy you're here. I hope you'll look around on our page and come back for my lives. I usually go live Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday at 4. And so, yeah, poke around our shop. See what all we have. Poke around our Taterbuggin page. If you like what you see, I'd love for you to follow us and hang out with us, and then join our Taterbuggin Sweet Tater Bugs. Yeah, I think I answered that. If you want to do the cow, yeah, you can just sign up right now. Thank you, Anne Marie. She took care of it. So anything else, y'all? I think we might have covered everything. You could always go back. I'm posting this $10 a session, Bessie, but you only sign up for the months that are of interest to you. If you aren't a cow lover, you don't have to sign up for it. You don't have to pay for a whole year or monthly. You just pick and choose the months that you want to sign up for. You can always watch the replay. Please do, Arlene, because I even suggest that you watch the live later to do your painting, so you don't have to catch them live. And usually there's a handful of people there live, and the rest watch later, and that's cool. So you can then just fast forward and go at your own pace. Lindy, watch me on replay. Yeah, I talked a lot. I talked a whole lot today. Y'all are so wonderful. I just love you all so much. I say that all the time, but I mean it from the bottom of my heart. We both do. We appreciate you. We couldn't do this without y'all. So
we crazy about y'all.
We are crazy about y'all.
Thanks for joining us. Thanks for
spending time with me.
Spending time with my Lindy.
Yeah, we have fun.
She's my sweetie.
So Opa, we love our Opa, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna hop off of here and I'm gonna get busy. Thank you, Melanie. Yes, Bessie, I'm gonna walk you through it, and I think you're gonna. If nothing else, you're gonna have fun. I hope the others can vouch for me on that. We try to have fun. It's not supposed to be perfect. And you can fix anything. Am I right, y'all? You can fix anything except a big black blob. I promise. And I'm going to teach you how to not make a big black blob. Okay. Yeah. Okay, y'all. I'm going to set y'all free to enjoy the rest of your Sunday. And thank you for spending time with me and with us. And I'm going to go get this added to the shop along with a couple of other things, hopefully. So I will see y'all Tuesday at 4. Okay. Happy accidents, Elizabeth. Absolutely. So see you Tuesday at 4. Love you all. Bye.